huge round of applause for him.
President Professor Neena Kohli ma'am, renowned Professor Garishwar Mishra sir, and our torch bearers of this conference, Professor Psychologyunder and Dr. Ravi Pratap, Pasmajjuhurana Menu Bhuvesthante Namotthim Vidhema Om Chandanasya Mahatpunyam Pavitram Papanashanam Apadam
Sorry, we have a change. Before moving forward, in order to infuse the spirit of unity and tradition, now I request everyone to stand on their place.
And I request Dr. Ravi Pratap Pandey sir to offer him a pot.
And I immensely grateful for your presence here, which reflects the dedication for the academics to a cause that is not just crucial but profoundly meaningful. The conference is being organized by Department of Psychology, Central University of Haryana, in collaboration with National Academy of Psychology, NAOP, one of the prestigious associations of psychology in India as well as in the world. And the conference is sponsored by Indian Council of Social Sciences Research, ICSSR. The theme of this conference, you can say women's health and well-being, is not just a collection of words. It represents a commitment, a mission, and a vision for a better future. It acknowledges the undeniable truth that the health and well-being of women are essential foundations of our society, overall prosperity and happiness. The theme of our conference, Women's Health and Well-being, is also aligned with the theme of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav 2.0, that is the health of women and children. And when we committed to making this conference a reality, the organizing committee, our sponsors, ICSSR, and our collaborators, now our speakers and all the participants, your dedication and passion have brought us to this moment. And I am confident that our collective efforts will leave a lasting impact through this conference. Thank you for your attention, your commitment, and your unwavering belief in the cause of women's health and well-being. Thank you so much.
Distinguished scholars on this event, It is speculated that human beings have stepped on this earth around 2 billion years ago. Since then, there have been revolutions and evolutions at the societal front, which has put the challenges for the citizens. Particularly, women have faced many pulls and presses in the societal arena.
Lies in its publication of research work carried out. Our journal, Psychological Studies, adopted by NAOP in 2000, is one of the premier journals of psychology in India. The success of the journal is exponential with over 1,600 submissions from over 40 countries last 4 years with an impact factor of 1.3. The journal, Professor Geshwar Mishra, who is our keynote speaker, he has dedicated his entire career to the upliftment and to making this journal a prestigious journal. A big round of applause. All aspects of life. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and its 17 Sustainable Development Goals, adopted by world leaders in 2015, embody a roadmap for progress that is sustainable and leaves no one behind. And sustaining our shared environment now and for future generations. As we embark on this conference, it is essential to acknowledge the multifaceted nature of women's health and well-being. It extends far beyond physical health and encompasses mental, emotional, and social dimensions. Our discussions we will deliberate on various broad and critical facets of women's health, including advancing gender justice, women's participation in economic development, women as leaders and entrepreneurs, maternal health, postpartum depression, LGBTQ movement, and gender neutrality, to name a few. Today we have an unprecedented opportunity to make a tangible difference in the lives of women worldwide. Our collective efforts will resonate far beyond these conference walls. They will inspire change, foster gender equality, and empower women to lead healthier, more fulfilling lives. May we harness the energy of this conference to ignite positive transformations, foster collaborative efforts, and serve as a wellspring of inspiration. Together we possess the power in future to
Thank you so much, ma'am, for
अगर कोई मिशन होता है तो उसमें लोगों की ज़रूरत होती है. Then I invite all the faculties, scholars to join the mission of now to with the foremost objective to empower our mothers, sisters, daughters. So I invite you. Will you join our mission to empower women? I want your answers. So I request all of you to join hands with NAOP, and this is the one effort we are doing. And as I assured you that on behalf of NAOP, we will try our every effort to take this issue as one of the emergent issue of the contemporary time.
Conference organizer Dr. Roy Pratap Pandey, Professor Payal Chandel, the state of Haryana, and it is a land where we have something for all of you in the world. That is what we look at is Gita, right? This Gita came from this land. That is true in the time when you have the war, right? You have a war, and I know there are 2 wars are still going on. We have this something, not something very, I will say, positive for the women or the children, what has happened. But definitely when we look at something, we should look for not only for just the neighbors, we should also look for all of the world. When only then we will be talking about something useful, what looking at as your SDG, right? Because unless until we are not able to propagate the message which we are maybe having in this conference or otherwise, if we are not able to reach to everyone, then we will not be, every woman in the world or every children will not be safe and will not be obviously, you are talking about their health, right? So that question does not arise at all. So what I mean is that, this is a state of Haryana and we have, the Gita here and, it happened all in the case of war. War, we have, when we say it has fought the war, maybe the pride of a woman, maybe the Draupadi, Gandhari or whatever. So think about, we have in this war, we have Arjuna, the Yudhishthira and the Duryodhana, right? We have Kaurava and Pandava. So we have to see that which side we have to align it, which side you want to become. So if you decide according to that side, we will be, we will not be having such problem as Professor Sanjay was talking that, we are facing the problem of even the dropouts and things like that, So we have this long history, we have a long history, we have the heroes of our historical, I will say then we have to really look on the what side you want to be, right? So if you are really on that side of the side which may look for the Yudhishthira or Arjuna, or may look for the Rama or Krishna, then you have the different aspects of the life, So it is all important for all of us to to follow our own history. You look for a good thing. What are the good things to be followed? It's not just I am talking about something which may belong to one religion or others, but you have to look for how to make people to follow the good things, and what are the good things that you should follow. So if you do that, we will not be having such problem which we are talking about, and obviously the health is obviously an issue for everyone. It's not for men or women, but it's everyone. It should be taken care of for everyone, right? So women health is especially is a special topic, in the sense that we are facing
multiple factors. Health is not located in you, it is located in your environment, the support system, the kind of facilities which are available, the opportunities which are available. I am glad that health and well-being, these two issues have been chosen for deliberation. I am happy that Professor Neena Kohli and Dr. Sanjay Kumar have organized regional level conferences where we are able to disseminate our learning, create opportunities for discussion on important themes. Friends, when we think about health, we often bother about illness. And that becomes very important in the case of women, particularly in developing countries. And as Dr. Sanjay Kumar had shared, that our place in the list is at a very low level. We are positioned at 135. If you go into the details of that data, you will see that there is considerable gap in terms of the needs. If you go to cities, if you go to tribal areas, in hill areas, in northeast, everywhere you have variation in terms of customs, practices, climatic conditions, and division of labor. And this division of labor has been organized in different ways. We are familiar with that variety, that variation. But in general, the responsibility to take care of children, to see that everything is fine in home, is basically entrusted to women. Gradually, there is some increase in women's participation in the workforce. There is increase, but still that is not satisfactory. If you look at the data and if you look at your newspaper, you will immediately recognize the kind of challenges which women face. There is violence of all kinds. At workplace, in various places, in dealing with that's a real problem. Participation of women in politics, we know that how limited it is. Where the focus was on different kind of morality. Morality of justice and morality of care and responsibility. So one has to enlarge the vision of understanding moral ethical issues. There is another very important and significant part in our social structure.